have you seen the big news coming out of Houston recently, or really Monday? I'm not talking about the Texans winning against the Chargers. That was on Sunday. And Deshaun Watson basically has to play a perfect game in order to be successful again with the Texans and win a game. It's crazy just how much he has to do to win a game for them.
Yep.
But I'm talking about the University of Houston senior quarterback De'Aaron King and senior wide receiver Keith Corbin met with reporters yesterday to talk about their unusual decision to sit out and redshirt following a 1-3 start. Now, these are not guys that lost their starting position, all right? These are not guys that are not getting a ton of playing time, but they're seniors. They haven't redshirted, and they're deciding as seniors to now redshirt after a 1-3 start with a new coach, Dana Holgorsen. Mm-hmm. You know, they've had 3 coaches in the past 4 years, but it's very interesting because we've seen those scenarios like Kelly Bryant, where you play 4 games and then you leave and you go to another team. But these guys are saying they wanted to play 4 games and then redshirt because they never have redshirted, just so that they can play next year with a little bit of a more experienced team. What are your thoughts about that as you read that?
Yeah, well, it's pretty crazy. When we talked about the transfer portal, we've talked about that several times actually, over the past several months, and it's opening up this ridiculous can of worms that I don't know that we're ever going to be able to put back in the can. I don't like it. I hate every bit of it. And of course, this situation in particular is kind of really strange, but I'm guessing the only thing that I can kind of, my rationale here is that they think they're going to come back with a more experienced team, a better team, and that will better showcase their skills, at Houston to be able to kind of get them to the next step and into the league. But this is not something I think that was kind of the rule. It's more the exception. But this is kind of the thing you open up when you have a situation, you have kind of an outlet like the transfer portal. So I think we're going to see more and more of this, unfortunately, things like this and crazy things that people were never expecting. But yeah, I am not a fan at all.
I mean, like I said, these guys are guys that we're going to play a lot. We're playing a lot. We're starters. The wide receiver was the second leading receiver on the team. The quarterback was the starting quarterback. And it's very unusual in this case. Like I said, it's not like Kelly Bryant where he has lost his job and going to go play somewhere else. Now, guys like Trey Wingo and Paul Feinbaum are saying these guys are definitely not staying with Houston. But the players are saying that they're going to stay. Now, the dad of the quarterback is saying that he's going to leave options open and evaluate all the opportunities out there after the season's over with. We know what that means. Yeah. I'm going to transfer. Right. But the players are saying, no, we're going to stay. And I can see it from a coaching point of view. And from a player point of view. You've had 3 different coaches in 4 years. You didn't get to redshirt. When they decided not to redshirt you, that was under Tom Herman. They went to Major Applewhite. He got fired, and so they could bring in Dana Holgorsen. And so you still are sitting out there without a red shirt. If they do use the red shirt, then they can easily use that and then go play next year and hopefully have their second year under Dana Holgorsen's system and maybe be more successful. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people are like, man, this is so unusual. Really, it's not any different than Kelly Bryant's situation. The only difference is that they are at least saying right now that they're going to not transfer out and stay with the team. So we'll have to stay with that topic or stay with that subject and look at that at the end of the season and see what they end up actually deciding to do. These guys are seniors, so it's not that they're going to have to wait or anything. Just like Shaq Smith and Kelly Bryant, once they graduate from the university, then they really open the door for pretty much any university. They say that rule where they have to get a different degree or something. That to me is just completely bogus. What player has been denied of transferring to a university because of not being eligible because of it's a duplicate degree? I mean, they'll find a degree for them.
Yeah. Yeah, they used to do that. That used to happen a lot more back in the day. It was like, hey, you have to go somewhere who doesn't offer, the major you're looking for or something like that. Just kind of a crazy situation. Just anything to be able to get the transfer, anything to kind of, push the paperwork across and get it done. But yeah, it's just another notch in the belt, and I do not like the transfer portal or anything about it, and I think it's only going to get worse.